I'm like, Junior, what? He said, I done killed them. And my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you? He said that he cut him up with a machete.
Guests at the Country Inn.
Boy, that man stalking him down with a whole machete, bruh. Bruh's a menace. I'm telling you right now, that gotta be a scary feeling, dog. Imagine somebody chasing you down with a machete, though. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, I'll be in that bit like Usain Bolt. I done became a track star in that mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? A machete is crazy. A machete is wild. Dog, hold on. Let me just go ahead and just let it play. But I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question later on.
Suites in Bedford, New Hampshire are settling down for a quiet evening indoors when the peace is suddenly shattered. As investigators gather the facts, they're unaware of another utterly harrowing secret hidden inside one of the hotel rooms. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that while the following CCTV footage is intense, it does not show anyone being physically harmed or injured. Shortly after 4:30 on August 21st, 2021, two men check into the hotel. The one on the left is 28-year-old Nathan Cashman, and the other is 42-year-old Theodore Lucky. While nothing seems amiss at first glance, one of these men harbors murderous thoughts about to be unleashed.
And I mean, from the time I seen this guy, I don't know, I just had a bad feeling about him. Creepy.
Minutes after this encounter, a witness in room 312 hears hair-raising cries from the hallway on the third floor.
It sounded like a man screaming at the top of his voice, help me, and several times, 3 or 4 times. And then I heard...
Damn, look at all the blood smeared around. And it's crazy that the witness was sitting there like, bro, I don't know, I just got a creepy vibe off on cuz, bro already had death on his mind. He already had some ill intentions, and you can feel that energy. That whole aura about him, bro, is just spewing off him. He like, bro, that's some scary shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. A machete is crazy.
Somebody, it sounded like footsteps following him, behind him. And then I heard silence, but I heard like banging, like somebody was hitting the walls on the hallway a couple times. Then it was silent.
And this is all things that you heard?
I heard, yeah.
Did you see anything?
No, I was not going to open the door.
Okay.
Although most witnesses stayed inside their rooms to avoid the danger, the hotel security camera captured the unfolding violence. A witness staying in room 218 notices two men at the end of the hallway engaged in an altercation.
And when I got off the elevator, there was two men at the end of the hallway, one of which was beating one man with the hose of a fire extinguisher. And when they heard the elevator ding, they turned, and one guy was screaming, "Get the police!" And the other guy started moving toward me that was beating him. So I ran to my room as quick as I could and got in with my key. And then I called the main desk about 8 or 9 times and couldn't get through. And then about 10 minutes later, I had police knocking on my door.
Photographs taken of the crime scene show glimpses of this encounter near the...
Like, what's making you go crazy like that, though, bro? What's the story? They gonna have an interrogation in this? Yeah, it looks like they're going to have it. Okay, for sure. They're going to have an interrogation there because I got to know, like, what made you chase a man down with a machete, bro?
Second floor window as guests struggle to avoid the bedlam. One of the witnesses describes a desperate decision Nathan was forced to take in a panicked attempt to save himself.
And when I came out, I look up. I said, oh, man, this dude jumped out the window trying to save his life. You know what I'm saying? There's blood all on the window. The frame of the window's on the ground right there. And then that's when the other maintenance guy that's here was sitting in his car. I went over and told him, I said, man, did you see that? He said, no, I didn't see nothing. I was down on my phone. I said, man, look, dude just jumped out the window. 2 minutes later, at least 2 minutes later, there's a white guy running around the corner. And then all of a sudden, the guy came behind him with the black guy with the red hair had a machete in his hand. And he whacked him in the back of his head right before he went in and put like another gash of many gashes that this guy already had on him. So he goes in, and I'm like, oh, man.
As Theodore chases Nathan back inside the hotel, another eyewitness recounts.
That's the thing, bro. Like, I'm a black guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I come from a certain type of environment. So I'm going to let you know. Us black folks don't trust that nigga that got red hair. We just don't. Like, once you dye your hair a certain color, bro, I lose all trust for you, fam. I don't know what it is. I feel like if you not an MMA fighter or some shit, you not a boxer or something, you just got red hair. And I ain't talking about a dude that got locks and he got like the red tips. That's different. I'm talking about straight up low haircut and you dyed your hair red. It's something off about that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, as a black person, a black dude with short hair that done dyed that bitch red, is something off about this nigga. Straight up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't want to hear no other. No, I don't want to hear it. Get out my face. I know what I'm talking about. Like straight up, don't try to debate me on this, nigga. I'm telling you. And this should be the proof. He done chased this man down with a damn machete. They on that type of time, bro. They on some different type of time. And we still don't know the story. Nigga done jumped out a window to get away from bruh. Come on now. And why was y'all at the hotel together anyway? What is this about? What is going on?
What he observed inside the lobby as the assault nears its gruesome conclusion.
The two people came blasting into the door, and the one in the front, the other guy was chasing, was saying, "Please help, please help." I saw the guy hit him once, and then we just got out of there. That was the last thing we saw.
Security camera footage further underscores Nathan's desperate struggle to escape the malicious assault as witnesses look on in horror. As Theodore continues his relentless attack against Nathan, the front desk clerk inexplicably puts himself in grave danger while he's on the phone with a 911 operator. While it may seem that this situation is coming to an end,
understand, bro. You damn near in this situation by yourself. Who the hell you think finna come try to protect you from a dude with a machete? Like who the hell finna put themselves in that situation? I remember watching a video about the stuff with the doorbell, like the people on the Ring cameras. It was like a spooky video. And I was like, bruh. And it was this woman who was just screaming outside the neighborhood. You couldn't hear what it was, but you just heard screaming, help me, like to the top of her lungs. And I'm like, yo, what's so crazy about that is when people hear that or see certain shit, they get stuck for a minute. Like you freeze in certain situations that's like that you never knew you was gonna be in or hear. You only can imagine this type of stuff in movies. So when you see something like this in real life, you see somebody running for their life with cuts on them and all that, and a dude behind them, a black guy with red hair, with a damn machete in his hand, not even running at them. He's literally walking behind him, bro, on some Michael Myers type shit. Fam, there's a highly possibility that you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna sit there. You might not even call the police because you assume somebody else heard this and they're already calling the police. That's literally how it works, bro. So you can't just look at something like this and be like, well, I would do this and that's it. Bro, you don't know unless you're in it. I promise you. You're not gonna know unless you're in it, dog. That's the crazy thing about it.
And Theodore is just getting started, and another horrifying discovery remains to be uncovered behind the closed doors of this hotel. This horrifying attack in the lobby lasted almost 4 minutes, but it'll take investigators much longer to uncover the reasons behind such a cruel assault. 12 minutes later, the medical team arrives to
You notice how dude got the hell up out the way and let him take care of his business. I'm telling you, bro, ain't nobody finna help you in this situation, dog. That's the sad thing about ain't nobody finna sit over there grabbing no man with no machete in his hand. That's hell. That's crazy. And that's the question I gotta ask, motherfucker. Would you rather get stabbed or shot? That's the crazy thing about it. Would you rather get shanked or shot? I would rather get shot. That's what's crazy. I would rather just get the because it's like, dog, unless somebody just, yes, a bullet can hit an artery and all that, bro. But a machete or a knife is just gruesome, dog. It's just gruesome. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what? A lot of people would rather get shot than have to deal with a knife, have to deal with a machete. That just sounds, especially a machete, that just sounds wild, bro.
covered behind the closed doors of this hotel. This horrifying attack in the lobby lasted almost 4 minutes, but it'll take investigators much longer to uncover the reasons behind such a cruel assault. 12 minutes later, the medical team arrives to check on Nathan. Paramedics note a deep laceration across Nathan's neck, suggesting that his throat had been slit, and declare his death. Unsurprisingly, a medical examiner will later note in the autopsy report that Nathan died from multiple chop wounds of the head, neck, and body. As Theodore flees the crime scene, officers are unaware that they're about to receive a lead from an unlikely location over 250 miles away.
What's going on?
Hey, did you know you might get a
Damn,
big
man.
cash payout if you were in a car accident up to 1 year ago? Even if you weren't driving. Just click the link around this video to see how much you can get. Just answer.
My wife just got a call from her son.
Okay.
Okay. He just killed somebody in New Hampshire. Okay, he just got out of prison, apparently, and it's been back and forth down here. She come home, she's all upset. I'm watching the game, me and my cousin, she blew my high. She tells me, Junior just killed someone. Where the hell is Junior at? He's in New Hampshire. I talked to him on the phone.
Sure it was him?
I'm positive it was him, okay? And he's telling me, Dad, I understand, and I'm talking to him, telling him what not to do. Hey, I understand what's going on. He'll get killed tonight, okay? Because they're looking for him.
More officers from the Asbury Park Police Department in New Jersey arrive on the scene, and Theodore's mother, Vivian Brown, relays vital information.
Call the police.
I got
on
a
his
phone
ass.
call from my son. He was hysterical. He was cussing, and my son don't cuss around me. He's like, Mom, you was f***ing right. You was f***ing right. I'm like, Junior, what? He said, I done killed the mother. And my heart dropped. I said, what are you talking about? Where are you? He said that he cut him up with a machete at some hotel or somewhere. And I was like, where are you? Where are you? He said, I'm in New Hampshire. I don't know where I'm at. I said, well, whose car are you driving? I don't know. Mom, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you. I'll just tell you that I love you. I'm saying goodbye to you. I'm going away for the rest of my life. I don't give a damn. He's dead. I'm covered in blood. I don't know.
That's sad.
As
dog.
New Jersey officers
Come on, bro. Bro is done with life at that point. I gotta hear the reasoning of this. Cause bruh's already declaring, nigga, I'm going away for life. I don't care. I don't give a damn about nothing no more. Bruh, a motherfucker chop you up with a machete, bruh, there has to be a motive. It has to be like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't normal, bruh. It's not normal at all. And hell yeah, you going away for the rest of your life unless somebody get you up out of here.
dispatch this information to the New Hampshire State Police. Vivian shares more about Theodore.
He just got out of prison Mother's Day weekend, May the 7th.
Has he ever acted out like this before?
That's why he was in prison the last time.
According to online reports, Theodore was convicted of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old minor in
Whoa.
2004, and in 2012 he pled guilty to 2 counts of kidnapping and served a portion of his sentence in the Northern New Hampshire Correctional Facility, where he met Nathan.
Do you know anyone by a Nate or a Nathan?
He just got out of prison too.
Okay.
Evidently they were lovers in prison.
Come on, dog. Come on, bro. I was just sitting here saying, bro, that was weird to me anyway. 2 men checking into a hotel. Like, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that necessarily, but it was something off about it. I already told you it's something off about a black man with low hair with all red. Like, I already told you. I give somebody a pass for having dreads or locks, whatever you want, and just the ends of them are red, like the tips. Fam, when you talk about a black man with a whole head of red on a low haircut, it's something wrong with that, Nick. I'm telling you, this is coming from a black man. Be worried about that, Nick. I'm telling you right now. If he's either does MMA, he does boxing, or he's throwed. It's something about him that is throwed off. And when I saw Nathan and I saw him, I was like, bro, there's something to this story. For you to be that angry, to machete somebody, this had to be some type of love affair or something. Because what would have you chop somebody up with a machete and check into a motel with somebody? Like, what the hell are we talking about? Evidently, they was lovers in prison. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
Shocked by what their son has just admitted to doing, Vivian has reached her emotional limit with Theodore.
I understand.
I'm not.
Honey, as long as he's alive, that's all that matters. Okay?
When he took that boy's life, he should have took his right along with it. That's the way I feel about it. You don't go around here killing nobody. I don't care what they do to you. You don't take nobody's life.
I understand that.
You don't do that.
And you see his mama to call the police. She done with his ass too, because when you get convicted of SA, a 13-year-old or younger, however they said, bro, that's come on, bro. This is the embodiment of Satan. You know what I'm saying? Buddy is a demon for real in the worst way, dog. Sat there and chopped up somebody with a machete and just got out of prison where you SA'd a 13-year-old girl, bro. And then the dude that you chopped up was your lover in prison. What? Who is this? Like, dog, you gotta write him off, and that's kind of where his parents standing at right now. They done wrote him off. You gotta let it go.
I just don't want him to die for being stupid.
He took someone's life. I don't want to hear that. He should have took his life right along with it. If he wanted to take somebody's life, he should have took it.
Theodore's parents and the officers don't know yet that this is only a part of the crime he committed that day. Soon, a call comes in that changes the entire dynamic of the situation inside the apartment.
Hello? He turned himself in. He's getting ready to walk in. Junior?
Yes, Mom.
Why, baby? Why?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Where you at? What police station you at?
What police station is this? Bedford. Yeah. I took somebody's life, Mom. I did it.
As Theodore speaks with his parents, one of the officers makes an alarming observation.
He's on the phone. I don't think he's in custody yet.
Junior, whose phone are you on?
My phone.
You are in handcuffs?
No, I'm at the police station. A fireman just walked out.
Thankfully, Theodore is taken into custody without further incident. As detectives escort him into an interrogation room and read him his Miranda rights, they will soon confront him about yet another bone-chilling discovery made at the hotel.
I always clean the outside part of my MacBook. But here's the part that most people seem to forget, the inside.
Nathan was my boyfriend.
Okay. All right. How long have you guys been dating?
Over 3 years.
Okay.
He's definitely going. You tell me that, you get that information from me, and I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Fool, you know he gone. You chopped him up with a machete. Don't act stupid up in here now. Don't do this to me. Theodore, shut your ass up.
I'm telling you the information that I have is that he's deceased. What happened tonight that kind of caused this?
I was hurt.
Yeah.
He got out of prison a few weeks ago.
Theodore claims that he drove from New Jersey that morning to see Nathan and arrived at the hotel around noon.
We'd like to know what the interaction was in the hotel room.
Yeah, we started arguing about him yelling at me.
While Theodore shares about the incident, officials also know there's more to his story as they explore the timeline of events.
I guess you said, did stuff happen in the hallway, or was it down into the lobby? Or could you help us understand where things kind of happened?
It happened in the lobby and in the hallway and all in the hotel.
And when you say happened, are you stabbing, or is it more of like a hitting, or how would you describe it?
Hitting.
Hitting? Like coming from up, down?
Yep.
And where were you hitting him?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Crime scene photographs show the bloody machete Theodore used in the slaughter. But shockingly, Nathan was not the only victim that day.
Whoa.
While officers were interviewing witnesses at the hotel, they discovered shocking security footage showing Theodore checking into the hotel earlier that day with 60-year-old David Hanford. But David didn't know that he was walking into a nightmare.
What would really help us is there another person? Who's this other person?
Later reports state that David is Theodore's ex-boyfriend and has known him for decades.
A 60-year-old? Well, that boy got down Theodore. Like Theodore, I told you don't trust these redhead black niggas. I'm telling you, bro. Hell no. Like, bro.
Theodore
No.
later claimed that David believed they were at the hotel for a romantic weekend and knew nothing about his plans for Nathan.
Who's the other gentleman that you were asking about? Is he...
Dave.
Dave? Okay. Where was Dave?
In the room.
So Dave was also in the room?
In another room.
Oh, okay. Did he come up with you from New Jersey? Okay.
As officers started clearing the crime scene, they received information that there may be a second victim. As they cleared the hotel's third floor, they knocked and received no response from one of the rooms. Upon opening the door, officers found David completely incapacitated.
So you're in the hotel with Dave, and how is he, he's bound to the bed or tied to the bed?
Yeah.
Okay. And did he do that sort of voluntarily, or was that something that you decided to do?
David, well, more so him, he likes the whole SM and bondage type thing.
Oh, man.
They found David covered in a hotel blanket with a belt wrapped around his neck and clear tape covering his nose and mouth. It appeared he'd been dead for some time. While it's still unknown what prompted Theodore to commit this horrifying act,
See, nigga, that's why I don't like hotels. That's why I don't like motels and all that shit. Ain't no telling who the hell been in here and what happened. Nigga like all that BDSM bondage type shit. Hey, man, I tried, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not, like, that shit weird to me, fam. Like, listen, folks got their own kinks or whatever, bro. That shit just seem extreme to me. It's just borderline, it's just too aggressive. And see, I'm the type of, like, okay, I don't like for a bit to just smack me. But see, I like getting pepped up a little bit, my chest hit on. Like, I like that a little bit. I like when my woman get a little wild, fam. But all this strapping me to a damn, like, man, using whips and all that. I'm just not into that, fam. I'm not. You feel me? But everybody got their kinks. That ain't necessarily just wrong. Like, necessarily, unless it's just too damn extreme. But for the most part, fam, like, see, you start manifesting people like this who choke you out and been to beat you with machetes and all type shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? You just meet some of the wrong people, some crazy ass folk.
the eventual answer is something none of the detectives anticipated.
I told Dave that I was hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. I told Dave I didn't want to hurt him. I wish that I could leave you in the room, like, tied to the bed. But because I told you everything, you might get out and tell everything. But I said, well, things go south. I knew what I was going to do.
You didn't want him to get out?
No.
You mentioned you didn't want him to say what you had said about Nathan.
Yep.
Theodore claims that he kept David inside the room and eventually suffocated him to death because David knew about his plans. He feared that David might have escaped and warned Nathan about the impending attack. But to understand what motivated Theodore to attack Nathan, detectives must explore their relationship. 2 weeks prior to the events at the hotel, Theodore and his friends drove up to visit Nathan and noticed something odd about him.
But then I came outside and I was talking to him and I noticed that there was a hickey on his neck.
A week later, when Nathan calls off their relationship, things spiral out of control.
And he said that he was breaking up. I said, why? That's when he told me he had slept with some girl. Less than 2 weeks ago, you were telling me that you want to be with me, you want to marry me, and now you're moving in with your ex-girlfriend. He told me that he wanted to see me. Of course, I wanted to see him.
Was that the plan today, just to meet up and to talk, or was...
Yeah. We laid in the bed together. He told me that it felt weird, because in his head, he'd say he felt like he was cheating on his ex-girlfriend.
Minutes after this statement, the attack begins.
I wanted to hurt him. I wanted him to feel the pain that I felt.
Theodore's rage and feelings of betrayal led to the murders of Nathan and David. On November 7, 2022, Theodore pled guilty to 2 counts of murder in the first degree. He received 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. He's currently incarcerated at the New
Hampshire State Prison. That boy ain't never getting out, bruh. Never.